So that was the existing clamp setup. Bending of this clamp was coming in the way of that fan. So instead of keeping this arm straight, I've just put a small bend on it. See the difference? Rest of the part remains same, only that shoulder portion, bend that shoulder portion so that it doesn't come in the way of the fan or the heatsink assembly. Regarding the height of this locking pin, it also remains same almost.
This is the low beam. So if I speak about the cutoff line, it gives pretty sharp cutoff line as compared to other LED light or LED headlight replacement lamp. So this is the kind of cutoff line it gives in the low beam, and I'm flashing the high beam. It's pretty bright and sharp. So let's go to the highway or main road and talk about the light output. So today I'm going to talk about the real life usage test of KaTur LED headlight lamp that has been installed in my 2018 Yamaha R3. So at present this is the low beam. See, the beam pattern is much wider as compared to the stock halogen bulb. The halogen bulb output itself is also good, but in this case, after installing this particular lamp, the beam became much wider than that of the halogen light. And now if I turn on the high beam, so this is after turning on the high beam also, so it is much sharper actually, I must say. Now look at the situation. I am on a kind of highway and there are so many vehicles on the other side of the road with their high beam on, and see, this is only low beam. I am turning on the high beam. So look at the light output. It's covering pretty good amount of road, even situation like oncoming traffic with their high beam on. See, I have upgraded to this set of headlight or this set of LED, keeping two things or two plans in my mind. As because the previous halogen or the stock halogen bulb was of 55 watt, it used to draw a huge current at the rate of around 4.5 ampere, and in this case for this particular LED it draws around 2.1 ampere hardly. So keeping both of these headlight will draw similar current of a single halogen bulb. So that is one main advantage. And second thing, if you are a tourer guy or want to add some touring accessories like a pair of auxiliary light, so you don't have to worry about putting extra load on your wiring system. So those two thing was my concern. So it is said that for any kind of this kind of LED replacement bulb, the performance decreases as the time passes because of the temperature. The bulb gets hotter and hotter and the performance goes down. And for this LED also, the light output goes be marginally down, but not that decreasing. It will reach to some extent which will not be usable at all. Even after using continuously for half an hour or 1 hour, the brightness remains pretty good. Even that remains better than the stock halogen bulb light output. So that is my observation. And one more point that I forgot to mention about, in our R3 or might be in some other bike also, The headlight remains on if I turn off the ignition in any stop light by switching off the engine kill switch. So that remains in the back of mind concerning somewhere that your battery is getting drained. So draining at a rate of 4.5 ampere is much bothersome than draining at a rate of 2.1 ampere. So that is a good point, that you will not get out of juice in regard of your battery storage capacity or battery. So that is another point.
If you want to look at the light output comparison alongside the halogen light output, kindly check my earlier video.